Hello, my name's Dan. Welcome. I'm a weight loss and nutrition expert. Okay, and today I'm going to take you through that module 2. All right, so how to get them goals that you're after in 2016. Stay on track, stay focused, keep yourself motivated. All right, so I've been writing all this stuff down during the week. I just want to go through with it. I'm going to be as quick as I possibly can. I know you've probably clicked down the bottom, see how long it's going to take you, alright, and all that. But just stay with me, okay, because I promise you, it's well worth hanging around for, okay. So, at the minute, okay, we're over here, alright. Now, we're investing in our knowledge. As I said, the knowledge that we're getting, okay, it's pretty much from the TV, the radio, the conversations that we're having with the same people who are listening to the same TVs and the radio shows that we're listening to. So the messages that are coming from above, all right, are seeping through, and they're creating our ideology from Karl Marx, like that, didn't you? All right, so it's very so yeah, check that out. Ideology, Karl Marx. All right. There you go. All right. Anyway, so yeah, so that's all kind of being spread at the moment. A lot of negativity about with regards to those sort of sources and those sort of things. So what we've got to do is just kind of trying to step out of that, and this is how we're going to do it. Okay, so if we kind of move from the TVs and the radios and everything else, okay, and we move on to Google, or we move on to the internet, there's a thing called Google on there. All right, now Google, what it is, it's like a search bar. All right, now if you think as Google like your brain, okay, so when every time you're walking about, what you do is you input, okay, all these search terms into Google, or you search terms into your brain. Okay, now when you say things to yourself like, oh, do you know what, I've tried losing weight before and it just ain't me. Okay, what's that's going to happen is you're going to go to search terms. I've tried to lose weight before and it just ain't me. All right, in Google. Okay, and Google's going to come up and go, yeah. There's loads of other people there that are writing the same thing, and you know, you can all sit in there and you can all talk to each other, and you can all make yourself feel good by talking about the same old rubbish. Okay, because I've worked with so many people in my personal training career that have come to me and saying, oh, I've tried to lose weight but I can't do it, it's just not me. All right, and you got to get away from that kind of way of thinking. You got to get away from that kind of Google search thing, okay, and you got to start putting in different things that are going to start making a difference to your life. Okay, someone bought me a mug with D on it. Trying to say, do you know what I mean? Anyway, right, so what we've got to do is we've got to invest our knowledge into something else. Okay, so the knowledge will be, how can I lose weight? How can I make myself healthier? How can I get ready for the summer? How can I get into that beach body that I want to get into? You know, how can I start feeling good? How can I start feeling better? How can I start eating better? How can I start drinking better? You know what I mean? How can I start doing this? Okay, and then what's going to happen is you're going to start finding people that are interested in, like that are going to start talking to you about that, about how can. Do you know what I mean? It's not I can't. If you go up to someone and say I can't do it, do you know what I mean? I just can't do it. Do you know what? Most of the time, in my experience, they just go, yeah. I know. I tried that as well. But if you go up to someone like and go, how can I? Depending who you go up to and depending where they're getting their information from, look, just go to Google, right? It's pretty simple. There's so many people on flipping internet nowadays that you can just write in whatever you like and you can find whatever you want. Now, once you've done it, you then consume the nutrition and you do the exercise. Okay? Now, what's going to happen first up is you're going to get frustrated, all right? I'm not going to lie. Okay? It's quite a tough thing to do, all right? At the start, okay, it's like, I've just got to try and change this, got to try and I've got to do all these different things, you know what I mean? Is this going to work? Is this going to happen? That's why it's important to go back and invest in your knowledge, make sure that this person knows what they're talking about, make sure this other person knows that they've got results with other people, all right? And then you just find out what they're saying and just go and do it again, all right? Consume nutrition, do the exercise. Okay, now that frustration will move from frustration to results. Okay, all right. Okay, and then you're going to go back in, you're going to invest in your knowledge, you're going to be more up for it, you're going to go back to consuming nutrition and exercise, you're going to get your nutrition, and that, what that does is it gives you encouragement. Okay, oh, it's going to give you encouragement to go back, invest in your knowledge, consume nutrition, do exercise. Once you've got your encouragement, you're investing in your knowledge, consuming nutrition and exercise, I'll come back to that next one in a second. Okay, because I just want to go through a couple of things before we get there. Alright, now, it's all about building habits, building routines. Okay, it's like how skinny people say skinny. It's like how do people how do skinny people say skinny? Yeah, alright. So it's just that I've just built routines. I've just built habits up. I just know what to do. I just know what to do it, and I just go and do it. Alright, it's not. It's difficult for me now. Like, just to wake up in the morning, I do what I do, and then I go and, like, for my lunch, I have what I have for lunch, and then I have dinner. I have dinner. Do you know what I mean? It is just what I do. It's just what I do. And if I was to do anything else, it would just, like, I just wouldn't want to do it. Do you know what I mean? And it's the same thing. It's like with fat people getting fatter. It's just that they've done these routines. Is that they just do it. They're just used to doing it. They just do it all. Do it. This is what I do. This is what I do. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so what you've got to do is you've got to get out you've got to get out your comfort zones. All right, so you get out your comfort zone. As I said, this is where the feelings and everything else happens up here. All right. Now you've got to stop comparing yourself. You've got to stop judging other people as well. All right. So when you see yourself doing something and then you go, oh well, I ain't as good as that person. What happens is that you kind of miss the magic. All right. Instead, you just sort of like. You take a step back actually when you compare yourself to someone. Do you know what I mean? Even if like you're doing better than them, do you know what I mean? You still do take a step back. So don't compare yourself to anyone. Just do what you do. All right. So it comes on to the next bit, which is remembering that this is your experience. Okay, this is your experience in this life. Okay, so if you like want to, if you don't want to do, if you like, say if this is something you want to do in your life. Okay, this is your life. This is what you want to do, and you go, you know what? She ain't gonna let me like, she ain't gonna let me go to the gym, or she ain't gonna let me sign up to the marathon, or she ain't gonna let me do the triathlon, or she ain't gonna let me do this, or I don't know what they're gonna think if I do that. What are they gonna think? Do you know what? What other people think is their business. It's not your business. Okay, and I promise you, all right, that a lot like people have got so much more on their plate to really care about like what's going on in your world, to really care. Do you know what I mean? So just get on with your life. Get on with your life. This is it. This ain't a rehearsal. This is your experience. So just get out there and do what you want to do. Okay, just go and do it. Go and do it this weekend. Flipping, driving the car. Go Cornwall. Go surfing. Jump in the sea. Do what you like. All right. There's so much stuff to do. I know Cornwall ain't. I don't know. Cornwall might be brilliant for you. All right. But if you want to learn how to do a handstand, do a roly-poly, do a cartwheel, I don't know. Whatever you want to do, yeah, go and do it. Honestly, write down on a piece of paper what you want to do and just go and do it. Just don't care what people think. It's just wasting your time. You're wasting your time sitting down and just caring about what other people think. Honestly, it's just the longest thing anyone can do. Just go and do what you want to do, and I'll stop. Right, now, how to get where you want to be. All you've got to do, all right, as I said, is put it into Google, okay, right, of your search in your history button, and just go, all right, who's done it before? Then you go and find someone who's done it, and then you just follow what they say. And I'm not being funny or nothing, like, information is not getting restricted to us at the moment. Well, it is if you're still over here on the TV, radio, newspaper, magazines, rubbish. If you go into Google and you type in who's done what I want before, you'll find them, and you just go and listen to them, and you just follow their knowledge. Okay, now what that's going to do, as I said, once you start getting your results, that's going to start building your habits, going to start building new routines. Okay, you will end up being a lot more happier. Okay, All right. Now, you know, I get a lot of PMs and a lot of people messaging me. You know, when I put that video out, this is one of the reasons that I've done this video. Really, it's just to kind of help other people and the situation that I found myself in, and hopefully the situation, you know, and try and sort of get them out of the situation that they're in. Is that you have to break. You have to break the cycle. You have to break what you're in. You know, like. You have to focus on what it is that you want. You have to focus on what it is that you want. Stop focusing on what you don't want. Just focus on what you want. Focus on what you want all the time. Nothing more but that. Okay, and then just do that. Go and do it. Just go and do it. Focus on what you want and go and do it. And don't stop until you get there. Just don't stop until you get there. Okay? You've got to also write it down. You've also got to write down what you want. You've got to put it somewhere. You've got to put it somewhere, like at the side of your bed. This is what I want. What will happen is things will start happening. Like you'll start looking at different things. Like you'll start noticing other, like what people are saying. You'll start noticing this, that, and the other. Okay. I don't know what it's called. It's called sort of some reticular something goes off in your brain anyways, like acorn shaped or something. You can find it at reticular activating system. Reticular activating system. Okay. Now when you activate that system, what happens is that you start looking. You will start noticing things that will get you to where you want to be. Okay. You will be on that path. Now at the start it's going to be like a little sort of football match where like you've got the defender, he's playing a long ball, and you've got the other defender, he's playing a long ball back, and you keep flipping, and it's going to be like, no, I'll stay where I am. No, I want to get this. No, I'll stay there. No, I'll get there. But you've got to break it. You've got to break it. Okay, and it's like a muscle. Your brain's like a muscle. Your thoughts are like a muscle. That you have to train it. You have to train it. You've been trained into this so long. All right, so long you have to train it. Now, doing things like meditation, all right, does work. Going out for runs, you get a good feel factor from that. Doing exercise. But I'll tell you what, one of the main things is nutrition. Okay, you have to focus on your nutrition. And we'll be sending out loads of videos and everything else about what you shouldn't be doing and what you should be doing. But I want to focus on what you should be doing. All right, okay. And then we're going to get you where you want to be. Okay, right. Please like, share, and comment. People in Boreham Wood, I train people on a Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. That's all I'm doing. Okay. If you want to come train with me, put your there's a link below. Okay, just fill the form out once you go through to the link, and I train over in the venue over in the Boreham Woods. So yeah, if you want to get in there, obviously spaces are limited. It's that time of year, so get yourself on the form, fill it in. I'll give you a call, and we'll get something rocking and rolling. Otherwise, as I said, please comment, like, and share. And we'll get something going. All right, I'll speak to you soon. See you. Bye.